dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, so that information can be found down below in the description. So Libra Scorpio Cusp. And I automatically there is an energy for you guys that you need to realize that you're being extremely hard on yourself. Move the garbage can. I completely forgot. Sorry. You're being extremely hard on yourself when it comes to a situation, whether this is a romantic relationship, or whether this is at work, or a creative endeavor, right? Maybe you want to start something. Maybe you have this calling for a very specific field, but you're feeling inadequate, and it is nothing more than yourself. You yourself are allowing yourself to kind of not pursue this, or you're setting why do we have that energy? You're setting these unrealistic, let's put it that way, goals. And it's not in regards to what you want to achieve. It is more of how you're going about it. So you have this energy where you want everything to be perfect. You want everything to be flawless. And there's nothing, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with perfection, because I can relate, right? And so many other people can relate to that. But in reality, there are times when those little unexpected things would occur, right? And it's like, okay, are you going to allow that little one thing to throw everything off, right? Are you going to allow that one little thing, that little challenge that you didn't see coming, stop you in your tracks? And that's kind of like what it's happening. It's kind of like you're trying. And again, this may work in certain areas of your life, right? So like, let's put it this way: if you're planning out your workouts, right, and you work out at the gym, and snowstorms are coming, and this and this and that, and you're like, okay, these are the days that I'm going to do cardio, upper body, lower body, abs, whatever, right? And then you have a backup plan, right, for if there's a snowstorm and the gym is closed, or I can do these at home, I can do this but there are certain things that are just unexpected. There are certain things that, as much as you try to plan ahead, okay, let's put it this way. There was when I have my recording times, right? When I'm gonna record and stuff like that, I like to plan ahead, giving myself enough time to go into a meditative state, giving myself enough time to go into a dance trance, giving myself enough time to do everything that I have to do before I get started. And sometimes it can be right when I turn on the camera, I'll get a phone call from the school. One of the kids is not feeling good, or I'll get a phone call that somebody needs to be taken to the hospital, and they can't drive, or this is happening, or that is happening. And it's kind of like, okay, I wasn't planning with that in my mind, but I'm not gonna let that throw everything off track, right? I'm gonna go take care of what I have to take care of, and when I get back, I'll readjust, take a couple of minutes to kind of get myself back in the groove and get things started. But it's almost kind of like, if you get and I'm just using that as an excuse. Like, let's say I'm here recording and I get a phone call from the school saying, oh, one of the kids is not feeling good, can you come pick them up? And I'll be like, oh, and then that's it. Like, I give up for the rest of the day. No, you need to kind of get out of that energy. Like, for instance, this morning, I normally like to record a lot earlier than what I started today. But I woke up this morning and something was just like the entire morning. Like, I got up, I did my workout, I did everything I had to do. And it's like, and it wasn't even like that I couldn't even get into the zone of getting started. It was just like, I didn't even get started, right? I was just like, nah, I need some rest, right? I was being called to go and do certain things, and I was just like, you know what? It's okay. right? It's okay, I'll get to it later, right? And that's exactly what I did. I went ahead and I did what I was called to do at that moment, and then I came back and I was like, all right, let's get started. But it's almost kind of like you guys allow allow the little challenges to stop you in your tracks, right? And again, there's nothing wrong with wanting everything to be in its place, or everything to be organized, or to have everything perfect, right? In the sense of like whatever it is that you're presenting, or whatever it is that you're going to be doing. But there's also a needing to realize that at the end of the day, however something is delivered, or however something turns out, was the perfect way, excuse me, for that time, or for that moment, right? I can sit here and I know that I stutter over my words a lot in the videos, right? Sometimes I miss the words. It's like they're in my brain and they're not coming out. I can go ahead and restart a video 100 times, right? But at the end of the day, the way that it's coming up, the way that the energies are presenting themselves, when I am interrupted in my speech, when I am interrupted in any other way, it's in relation, or is relatable to the reading itself, to the energy that I'm picking up for you guys, right? So it's kind of like, yeah, I definitely would prefer to have a video where everything is on point, as far as like me not stuttering, right? Or me not mispronouncing words, right? Or me forgetting certain words and things like that. And it's not necessarily always that my spirit is not at peace, or that I'm not connected. It's just certain energies come through, and I have to allow them to kind of pass through in order for me to get the clearer message for you guys. So whatever it is that is challenging you at this moment, ask yourself, why has this challenge come up? What is it that I am meant to learn, or what is it that I am meant to be aware of, right? Because not everything that comes in, every challenge that comes in, has necessarily, yes, and a lot of the times, I would say about 90% of the time, it does have to do with a lesson that we have to learn. But sometimes we just have to be made aware of certain things, right? It's kind of like your higher self telling you like, hey, check yourself before you continue, or hey, check yourself before you make that decision. And because it's trying to get you to a place where you avoid a lot of those challenges, right? Because our intuition, our higher self, is continuously feeding us, right? Continuously speaking to us. But again, with all the chatter of everything around us, we tend to ignore it. So I would say that if you're facing any challenges when it comes to, let's say, a relationship, right? Because there is an energy here of somebody not fully trusting somebody having doubts about a specific connection or something like that. It's like, okay, you chose to be in this relationship, you chose to be in this connection, you chose to be with this person. Now, you cannot, let's put it this way, bring in things from past relationships. Whether this is somebody that you're reconciling with, or whether this is somebody new, you may be bringing baggage. And we all bring baggage, right? We all bring baggage to new relationships. But it is at that moment when it's almost kind of like you have to realize when you're allowing the past baggage to interfere with a new relationship, or with your current relationship. Because a lot of the times what happens is, when people move on from relationship to relationship without truly healing from them, they not just carry the baggage, but they also kind of dump it on the other person. So make sure that you're not dumping any unhealed areas when it comes to relationship on the person that you're currently with, and vice versa. Because again, guys, these are general readings. Now, the same can be said for those of you that are trying to start a new endeavor, either starting a new hobby or a new career or something new. And it's like the shadows, let's put it this way, of past failures, which they really weren't, they were just lessons that you were meant to learn, are hindering you from actually moving forward, or from actually taking that first step. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a few tarot cards just to clarify. That pain, for those of you that are feeling a pain like right in the pit of your, like right in the middle of your stomach, there is a sense that this is coming in more of an energy that is related to, let's say, like anxiety or worry. And it's like you're getting your entire your entire self, almost kind of like your nervous system, off track, about worrying about things that have yet to happen. So let's go ahead and see. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Tower with the Page of Cups. So again, some of you are giving up before you even start. And it's almost kind of like this energy of you really want something, or you really have a passion or a desire to make something work. But the biggest challenge for you to see something through is yourself. And you need to stop putting the blame of you not getting forward or you not getting what you want on everyone and everything else. There was a video that I saw the other day, and I can't remember who the person is. I believe I started following him on, I think it was Instagram. And is this, I believe he's Indian, and please don't come at me if I'm not 100% honest or truthful on that, because I haven't done any research on this person. I just saw one of his little clips, and it really spoke to me, and I was just like, I gotta follow this dude. And let me see if he's posted anything new since I started following him. Please tell me I started following him, because I went through like forever to. Okay, so is that his or someone else's? Why do I have a feeling this is someone else's and not his? Because that's the thing, a lot of people share his stuff. So it's I'm just gonna spell it out. His name is Guru Dev Sri Ravi Shankar. I'm gonna butcher this, and I'm so sorry. So it's GURUDEV space SRI space space RAVI space SHANKAR. And in one of his clips, and again, I have to do more research on him because I haven't done any, but there was one of his clips when he said, when you get angry at someone, you're punishing yourself for someone else's behavior, right? For someone else's lack, or someone else's whatever it is. Don't quote me on that, but that's kind of like the gist. So it's almost kind of like that's the energy that you guys are kind of like embracing, where the challenges of life itself are getting you to a point where you're punishing yourself by not taking those steps forward, by not allowing yourself to move in the direction that you want to go. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a card for love. Now, this can be relationship, this can be self-love, this can be love for your passion, for your career, etc. This is just the love energy, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So again, there is a sense of you guys wanting to start something new, wanting to move in a certain direction, but you yourself are the only one holding yourself back. So let's go ahead and let's get a closing message. What is the closing message for Libra Scorpio Cusp? What is the closing message, Spirit? What is the closing message? We have transformation, number 39. Like 1,000 storms held in hands, soft against the winds. There is a change arising from deep within. So this is this part of your journey, let's put it this way, is that transformation where you're not so much about knowing better or knowing what to do, but it's actually that very uncomfortable space where, like, I know what I should be doing, and actually getting to it, right? Because a lot of times we are aware of a lot of things, right? We become aware of a lot of things, but we don't make any definite changes in that direction, right? Into following what it is that we're being made aware of. And this is kind of like one of those things like that a lot of people may get scared with, that it allows people, let's put it this way, to stay in a space almost kind of like feeling like hostage. And you're being asked that not to do that to yourself, not to stay hostage within a situation, and to allow yourself to to bring this part of your journey, this transformative energy, to a completion. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for your love and support. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.